Steve Collier. Ms. Flora, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Flora. I'm a concerned Douglas County parent. I'm also the founder of Parents United America that represents hundreds of other concerned parents. Since the last board meeting when we were here, when hundreds of parents did make their voices heard in outrage over the equity policy, all that we have been promised so far is, quote, more transparency and keeping us informed. Instead of real change, you clearly restated your commitment to move forward with this equity policy. Even summer training for teachers has numerous workshops to implement this program. We don't need a more transparent view of a policy that is fundamentally flawed at its heart. It divides students into groups based on their race. And let's face it, racism to fight racism is still racism. Equity divides based on expected equal outcome, not on equal opportunity. Another flaw with this is the inherent dismissal of parents. We are not among the stakeholders that were consulted when this policy was written. We are not a part of the Equity Advisory Council. We've heard that this is not CRT. However, those that this board did choose to consult with are CRT proponents. And since this last meeting, they've referred to us and dismissed us by our skin color, called us dissenters and barriers. It has also been insinuated that we don't care about children with special needs, and that is outrageous and absolutely not true. Those trying to silence us purposely are conflating CRT with special needs. Your own equity policy, by the way, lists children with disabilities last, after race, gender, and sexual preference. This racial indoctrination has nothing to do with the very serious need of children with special needs. The biggest flaw that we are seeing overall in all of these policies that are being addressed is the marginalization of parents. Let me give you this analogy. For most of it, it feels like a train that has already left the station in the middle of the night with our children on board, only to be discovered by mistake by parents. And your solution for transparency is as though you're saying we're going to keep driving the train to the destination we've determined and flow leaflets out the window so that we can read what is happening as you are driving by at a breakneck pace. We are not asking to be informed on what you are going to do with our children. We are demanding that you take the train back, go to the station, and partner with parents, not pass us by. Because we know where this does not lead, this train. It does not lead to academic achievement or equal opportunity. Let's talk about the real crisis. The budget of Douglas County School District is over $700 million, but only 57% of that is spent on education. That is outrageous. We are told that the results of near only half of the students being proficient is something we should be happy with. We are not happy because our hard-earned tax dollars are going to indoctrination programs that push equity, not equal opportunity. If we really want to see equal opportunity, if we want to see children flourish, then it is time that the real stakeholders, the parents, be treated as the ultimate authority in our children's education. Then we can join together. And if not, we will elect representatives that will address our needs.
Amity Wicks is next. Audience, Amity Wicks, Tara Heidel, Will Johnson.